The Mike Show presents Test Drive Interviews, brought to you by Billy Craft Honda in Lynchburg.
Hi there, it's Test Drive Interviews. We are at Billy Craft Honda, and today we're going to be interviewing the fine folks at Out of the Darkness Walks. We're going to be talking about a suicide prevention walk on October the 5th, and we're also going to be checking out really cool Honda Ridgeline vehicle. This thing is so sweet. You can totally tailgate out of the tailgate, and there he is. It's Paul.
Woo!
And he's ready.
Season.
Football.
Ready to go. Yes, sir. We're driving
look at that.
Honda Ridgeline today.
Yeah.
I've got my flags out. We've got the cooler ready.
Oh, I got it. Where's the cooler?
So, in the Ridgeline, all trucks have the boring, lift gate that opens this way, but ours does something extraordinary where it opens from the side.
Wow.
Which then gives you access to.
Look at that.
Trunk space, and in the trunk space it has a simple drain here. We can fill it with ice, drinks, adult beverages, whatever you want to put in. Get ready for a great tailgate thing. Party.
Sodas.
That's right, sodas. Sodas are awesome. Then the music can then come through, and we also have access to where we could plug in a large TV to watch any pregame that you would want to. And we've gotten pictures from customers both in Charlottesville, Blacksburg, at Liberty that are tailgating with the Honda Ridgeline. So if you're looking for a truck to take care of your business on Monday through Friday, but then on Saturday, Sunday you want to have a little fun, we've got just the element for you.
Paul's turning on the tailgate sound system.
Right.
Yep.
So not only can you hook up your television, but also your sound system comes through this, so you can listen to the game, music while you're tailgate. Provides sound system for the entire tailgate area.
Oh, it's very cool. Always love these vehicles.
Yeah.
This thing is
Tough.
yeah. Oh
really
yeah.
tough. The good thing about this is we're also kicking off our end of the year event. So our Honda clearance event is now in session. We got to get rid of the 2019. So the 20s are coming. So if you're looking for a great vehicle and a heck of a deal price, you need to come to Billy Craft Honda.
Let's hop in this thing. Huh? Yay!
Thanks, sir.
Welcome, ma'am. And there's Paul again.
We're here.
He's everywhere. It is Test Drive Interviews. This is, oh man, if you would just put me in this vehicle without seeing it from the outside and say, this is a truck, I would go,
Yeah.
this is not a truck.
Well, what do we drive? Because you won't even feel like it drives.
Yeah, I mean, this is spectacular. The Honda Ridgeline, the trim, the appointment, everything is absolutely beautiful. And the tailgate, as we just showed you, you can put your cooler, you can put all your tailgating stuff in there, and you can work all week long because this is a real bona fide truck.
Yeah, and that's right. And that also, if you're going to go on a trip and you want to put your clothes in there, because it is waterproof, then you can use it as a dry bed, put your clothes in, and you can still have the bed open in case you run into bad weather on your way. So this is ideal. I love these things. The way that they drive too, it drives similar to our SUVs that are our Honda lineup, but it's still a truck, and you'll see, it's great.
It is Test Drive Interviews, and we are joined by Deanne Adams.
Hi.
And Molly Canzone.
Hi.
Hello. How are you?
Great.
And we're here to talk about, now as much fun as we're having, we're here to talk about a very serious topic. But you know what? The more light we shed on this situation and the more information we provide, things just keep getting better and better and better. Is that correct?
Absolutely. But you know what I want to say first?
Yeah.
Is I want to thank Billy Craft Honda for
allowing us to test drive and be a part of this video, but they've also been our sponsor for 3 years in a row.
That's fantastic.
And we really appreciate that. We appreciate their sense of community service.
Well, tell us about the Out of the Darkness community walks.
The Out of the Darkness walk is on October 5th, so it's several weeks away. And we just want everybody to come out and participate and be a part of that. It's at Riverfront Park. Registration is at 9 o'clock, and the walk actually, in the opening ceremony, starts at 10. And you can register by going to afsp.org/Lynchburg.
Now, Molly, how did you get involved with the Out of the Darkness walks?
My daughter is a suicide survivor. 2016, she made an attempt and left her right arm paralyzed, and we started getting involved with the walk. Deanna came into our lives much as an angel descending from heaven and plugged us in with these folks, and it has definitely been a life changer and such a healing experience to go to this walk and be around all these folks that have experienced loss and also are survivors.
Tell us about the mission of your organization, and what will this walk do for area residents?
The American Foundation for Suicide Prevention's, actually the Out of the Darkness walk is their largest fundraiser, and the mission of the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention is to save lives and to give hope to those that have suffered loss. And one of the ways that we can do that is by having a beautiful walk like the Out of the Darkness walk. We actually have 12 walks in the state of Virginia, and 3 walks on October the 5th, one in Roanoke and another one in Greater Fredericksburg. And so we're really excited about that partnership. And we also have 8 campus walks. It's a national organization, so we have walks all across the country. And I was just at Friday Night Cheers, where I met a couple from Ireland that attended a walk there.
Really?
Yes, and they're
Awesome.
actually coming to our walk. So I'm
that's
really
fantastic.
excited about that, yes.
This will be our 3rd walk to participate in. The walk is free, by the way. You just need to sign up online or the day of. I would suggest getting there early because parking can be quite tedious if you don't. So,
All right. And Deanne, tell us about where's the walk, where do people register, how do they learn more?
The walk is at Riverfront Park, downtown Lynchburg, and it's October the 5th. And you can go to afsp.org/Lynchburg. And again, you know, it's really important to pre-register because all you would need to do is just check in the day of the walk.
Okay.
This will be my actually probably 15th walk that I've been
Really?
involved in. Yes.
Okay.
And I have been to the Danville walk, and I've been to the Greater Fredericksburg walk, and really enjoyed walking with my family. And in Orlando, I got involved because my very good friend lost his son to suicide. And we had heard about the walk, and we thought it would be something important to do to bring all the family and friends together to honor his son's memory. And it was one of the most beautiful walks that I'd ever been a part of. And I knew that afterwards I wanted to get more involved, so I joined the board of the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention in Orlando. And sadly, 2 years before I retired, I lost my nephew to suicide, my sweet nephew. And so when we moved to Lynchburg, there wasn't a walk at the time. Several years later, I was on Facebook and I saw that the walk was coming to Lynchburg. It would be the first year. And I immediately contacted the chair of the walk at the time and got involved the very first year. So this will be our 5th walk. And you actually were our MC the first year.
I was.
And it was at Percival's Isle, where we had 300 people come, and we were just truly honored and blessed that they came. It was rainy, we were expecting a hurricane, and folks still came out and participated, and we knew that there was a great need in our community to continue the walk. So we're really excited. Last year, we had about 1,500 people.
That's tremendous.
Yes, and we actually moved from Percival's Isle to Riverfront Park.
Okay.
And we've got all kinds of activities that are planned. We are encouraging people that come out to bring their photographs and hang them up on the memory wall. We've got entertainment. 9 o'clock is registration from 9 to 10. We have Tony Cam and the Funk All-Stars. Daniel Capel-Young will be performing. Andrea Plunkett will be singing. We have DJ Ed, which we're really excited. This will be his 5th year with us, and Tony Cam's 4th year with us.
Okay.
So again, we support system in place. And it's a walk that's healing, that's uplifting, and it really brings our community together. Sadly, we lose one person to suicide in the state of Virginia every 7 hours.
Wow.
And suicide is the second leading cause of death for ages 15 to 34. 15 to 34. And, you know, the thing about suicide is we all know what the word means, but the signs and symptoms leading up to the actual event can sometimes go unrecognized.
Sure.
And the money that we raise comes back in the community for trainings. And as a matter of fact, we have a training on October the 10th, and it's from 5:30 to 8:30. It's a 3-hour Safe Talk training, which talks about the signs and symptoms, how to actually talk to somebody that may be depressed and suicidal, and it's free. The money we raise comes back for free trainings in our community. So please reach out to us if you guys are interested, because we would love to have you.
And where is that event?
That event is at the YMCA Express off of Old Forest Road.
And that's on October
the 10th, yes.
Okay. And for more information, folks can go to your website.
AFSP.org /Virginia.
Tell us what the walk has meant to you and your family.
The walk has been so healing for our family after Hope's accident that, you know, the isolation and the feeling of alone that she had after the accident, feeling like she was just alone and what she had gone through and everything, and then coming to the walk and being connected to folks that have went through the same thing or that have lost their loved one has made a tremendous impact in her life, and it's been so healing for her. And it is exactly what we needed after everything happened, that my husband and I were able to connect with other folks that had gone through similar things with their children as well. There's a lot of shame that goes along with suicide as a whole, whether you've attempted or if you've lost someone to suicide. And that's the biggest thing. I think the message that my daughter and I try to get out is just, it's okay. You know, we want, if you have those feelings, if you have those thoughts, it's okay to get help. It's not like having a normal or a physical illness like heart disease or cancer, and it's not thought of in the same way, unfortunately. So folks need to know that it's okay not to be okay, and it's okay to get help, and don't feel that shame and let that keep you from reaching out.
We're riding along, we're driving along, and Paul's going to talk with his hands again.
Yes, because as a referee, when the calls are made, sometimes you do this, like this. But whatever you're doing, even around this bend, we're not going to worry about the drive, because the ridgeline is kind of just doing it by itself. And you see that it's driving for you, it's keeping a track between the outside line and the inside line. So great features with this. Just going through from the lane keep assist to the adaptive cruise control. I've got my cruise set on 56. I've got my foot off the gas, got my hands off the wheel, and we're just driving. And it makes it so much fun to have a vehicle like this. And most all of our Hondas now come with all these features. They've developed them enough to where they feel comfortable putting them in just about everything we have. I think there's only one vehicle that still has a couple trim lines it doesn't have, but other than that, we're good. So
nice.
Talked a lot about the truck itself being able to carry mulch, but we're not driving a truck. I feel like we're driving a Pilot, or we're driving a Passport,
really
one of our other SUVs.
It's comfy.
Very comfy.
It's very comfy.
Yeah, you could do a long trip on this and not worry, about the problems of aches and pains that you might have if you drove in a bigger, truck that we have. So these things are great, and the tailgating and the football thing, that's all fun, but the drive is what's the most important. So I challenge you, come by and let's do a test drive. Ask for Paul, I'll give you a heck of a deal on one. We've got a great opportunity to close the year out strong, and give us an opportunity to help you.
All right, well, we want to thank Deanne Adams and and Molly Canzone for joining us.
Thank you.
Out
Hope to
of
see
the
you guys
Darkness
here.
Walk. It is October the 5th, and the website again is?
afsp.org/Lynchburg.
All right. And Molly, thank you for joining us. Thank you for telling us
having me.
your family story. Very, very powerful and very, very important. We want to thank Paul.
Yes.
Thank you, Billy
Heck
Craft.
of a
That's right.
deal, Heckman.
That's
For
right.
yeah, what?
Yeah,
Huh?
no, it's
Yeah.
a heck of a deal on Facebook.
Yeah.
Like my page, please. And send me pictures of you and your Ridgeline at your tailgate party. Love to be able to post those.
Nice.
And then also come and see me. Let's do a test drive. Have you take your hands off the wheel, show you how the hands-free options and all the Honda sensing features work.
Absolutely. We want to thank Billy Craft Honda for sponsoring Test Drive Interviews. Want to thank Billy Craft Honda for sponsoring the Out of the Darkness Walk. Now for how many years?
3 years.
3 years.
Yes. Thank you,
So,
Billy Craft.
Thank you so
We love
much.
You.
You can catch all of our test drive interviews on our social media if you go to The Mike Show VA. That's for everything. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, now even MySpace. We don't know how it works, but we're on MySpace. Hey, we want to thank Billy Craft Honda for sponsoring Test Drive Interviews. You can check out the show Monday through Friday, 6 to 10 on 93.7 KHF. Best of Bits on the Radio 434 app. It's a free download, or you can go to radio434.com and click on our Mike Show channel for all the best of bits. You can even go to our Facebook page, 93.7 KHF. Click on the Use App button, and you can stream us live anytime we're on or anytime the station's on. That's 24/7, 365. For Test Drive Interviews, it's Mike. Thanks for watching.